What's up, good folks of YouTube? This is the one who is known as the fourth. And over there next to me is,
What's good, y'all? Regular SB. How y'all doing tonight?
and together we form the Manguycast YouTube show.
Show.
Yeah, man. So what do we got in the tuck today, SB? What did you drag me out here for?
So today we're gonna talk about this blackout that everyone's been discussing and pispering around. But yeah, man. So basically from today the 23rd to I believe the 30th or the 31st, there's supposed
Mm-hmm.
to be a blackout. People are saying don't sign on to PSN, don't even turn your PS5 on.
Mm.
And what do you call it? Basically to try to
What about the
boycott
four?
Sony. Huh?
What about the four?
I think it's the four also. I think honestly, like in any capacity,
Yeah,
please
I already
stimulate yourself.
failed that. My four is on right now.
Nah.
You can't see it, but I just got off the duty.
Yeah, we definitely gonna tap into that and get into the specifics. But yeah, so essentially a few months ago, let me get the exact date. All right, so I believe July 1st isn't the first day they spoke about it, but it was when it was kind of highlighted. Starting January 2028, Sony will
Uh-huh.
no longer be producing physical games for their consoles. Right. What this
Mhm.
leads me to believe is that the PS6 is probably going to be all digital, right?
More than
And
likely, yeah.
the gaming world is pretty much in an uproar. You have a vocal amount of people. I don't know how much of the majority or minority they are, but I know like the sector of the internet that I mess with that is definitely pissed off. A lot of people I follow who do gaming content are like collectors. So, for collectors, this is horrible news, right? Um,
Mm.
for someone like me, I would say since PS3 era, I've been buying digital games. And honestly, the past year, I would say, like I pretty much slowed down on games in general. And then I just got back into gaming. Like after I heard this noise, I started buying physical games again. And
Mm.
honestly, I'm saying all this to say my views and opinion on this blackout is it's a cool idea. I'm all for it.
Hmm.
But just like you, I'm not practicing it in its full potential. I did
Yeah.
sign out a PSN. I canceled my PS Plus like a month ago.
Yeah,
Um
I ain't doing that.
I canceled the PSN like a month ago. Um, but I'm doing the Final Fantasy 9 video, so I'm still playing. I'm recording. I'm not gonna drop any of the content this week. I'm a. It's gonna be a landfall of content coming next week and the following week of just all the run throughs that I'm doing.
My man gonna be stockpiling the content.
Yeah. So the big thing for me with this is I support the blackout, but I don't think it's gonna do much of anything. Me personally, I feel like what I'm doing and when I did as far as canceling PSN is the minimum, right? And I think that anybody who's serious about actually trying to affect change, you should at the minimum cancel PSN. But I also believe is that for me personally, I'm not buying any more digital games. Point blank, period. No more digital games. So
Mm.
I'm only gonna buy physical, and until further
That's a
notice,
hard statement right there. That's a hard statement.
it's pretty easy. I have a crazy
That is a
backlog. I have a son. I have work. It's easy for me.
that's a very solid proclamation.
Yeah, thank you. But
Mm.
also, what do you call it? On top of me only buying physical games, I'm only gonna be buying them secondhand. So that means like I'm probably just gonna buy them off of eBay. I'm not buying them directly from Sony, and I probably won't buy them off of any of their official like retailers. And this is just indefinite. This is like
Yeah.
just there's no timeline on it because I think once you put a timeline on it, it limits how effective it's gonna be. Like I'm a, you know me, I'm a PlayStation fanboy. So like I have a bunch of Sony games from every era,
Mm-hmm.
like, and I rock with them, but it's over. Like then until they bring like until they have physical content, it's over. Also, this is a side note, but before you go, I'm also going to not really I'm with my Nintendo Switch, I'm gonna be very careful with the games I buy because I want the games to be on the what do you call it? The game, the key, like on the what do you call it?
Yeah.
On the memory card or whatever you want to call it, the cartridge. But
Yeah.
they're memory cards. So these cartridges are basically memory cards. But
Yeah.
I'm only gonna be buying the ones that have the game on it. Like they might get me with a game card, with a game key card, with like a Legend of Zelda game, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like that's the limit to what I'm willing to accept. Like I just
Mm.
bought a game called Orbitals. Well, I pre-ordered it. It's
Yeah.
coming out in September, but we could discuss that on a later date. What's your opinion on the whole situation, and how are you kind of moving forward? How do you feel about the whole physical disc production ending in 2028?
I ain't gonna lie. So I'm a person like I wouldn't say I get everything physical, but majority of the games I purchase are physical games. Like there's some exceptions. Sometimes I do like I did Pokemon was probably the biggest digital game I got. I forgot the reason why. I kind of just wanted to just have it loaded onto the Switch all the time. If I bring it, usually when I go on vacation and stuff, Pokemon for me is usually my personal go-to game. Sometimes just be in my room and I just want to do some battles and I just like, I don't have to put the cartridge in and take the cartridge out. But yeah, man, I mean, like for me, it's the end of an era. It's kind of reminiscent to me of CDs. The CD era just gone. Like, bro, I like right next to my head, I have a drawer that's full of I don't know how many CDs in there. It's got to be like it's probably over 100. I think I put all my CDs into that drawer, or as many as I could fit. And I'm never giving up my. You know what I mean? Like it's more a collector's value for me. Like similar to you. You know,
Yeah,
but it's different, man. I don't know. I mean, we'll still be able to play and enjoy the games in the future and all, but it's just like I just like having. You know what I mean? It's how I was introduced in the games was physical media, and it seemed like it was on its way out. I mean, I don't know how many years ago they stopped putting booklets in the game boxes. That was a long time
I
ago.
think that was I think the last system that I remember it being consistent was PlayStation 3.
Yeah. So once that went out, and now it's like more and more digital media, and now they flat out just like, hey, it don't make sense for physical games. Like, I mean, that's the thing. Like me personally, I don't have the need to purchase a PS5. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have a need to purchase a PS6. Like PS4 is more than likely it might be my last hurrah with Sony.
Mm, man.
You know,
I said that
like,
you talking about me.
hey,
That's a bold statement right there.
I mean, look, man, I'm invested. I'm investing into this, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, man. I know what you mean, man. Soon I'm investing in that too. Soon I'm gonna have
yes,
plenty
sir.
invested in it as well.
Like that's where gaming for me is going pretty much. Like I use my PlayStation, I play certain things on my PlayStation that, um I don't really have like available. well, I wouldn't say, well, yeah, there's some games that's not available for Switch, but
Yeah,
most of these new like games that I'm really looking forward to are actually going to be available also for Switch too.
yeah,
Like Monster Hunter, we were talking about it, Monster Hunter Wilds, Kingdom Hearts 4, and I feel like there was another big one.
yeah,
I can't quite remember what that third game was, but it was just like, wow. Well, I think I heard about GTA 6 coming to Switch too, but I'm not really interested in that anyway. But
yo,
the new
mm,
Call of Duty is actually supposed to be coming to Switch too.
nice, nice, nice.
Modern Warfare 4.
Yo,
Yeah.
by the way, I got a
I
lot to
might I
say.
might get it for a
I got a
Switch
lot.
too.
You
Mm-hmm.
should get it
Yeah.
for the Switch too. I got a lot to say about GTA 6. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And
We might have to do that for another video,
it's probably
man.
gonna get clipped up. I mean, we could do it for another video, but I feel like it's kind of hard to talk about this topic without bringing up
GTA
GTA
6 is
6
a big.
because
This is a lot. There's a big buzz. They
it's
talking about that at my job. Like we was
yeah,
talking about
it's
that at work.
yeah, it's digital only. So like I think it's hard to talk about this topic and ignore it because they're
Mm-hmm.
not releasing a physical copy of GTA 6.
Mm.
And I think that's nasty. Two,
It's nasty work,
I think people pre-ordering the
but
game
it's
is
gonna
like
sell like hotcakes.
it is, but it just goes to show you the type of society we live in where there's no information, there's barely any information in the game. I mean about the game. There's barely any screenshots and people are just
Isn't there
selling
supposed to
out
be some?
at $80 and $100, bro. They
Eh,
had two versions. The base
yeah,
version, $80. There's like the special edition one is 100. 90% of the orders were for the special edition one, right? And you also got to think about this, right? When you sell in a physical game,
mm-hmm.
it's limited, right? So
Yeah.
the copies that you make is limited, right? So that create not only does that create some level of scarcity, but it's also what do you call it? You don't so yeah, like when you have the disc, it's limited, it creates scarcity, but it also kind of makes something more special. You have different waves of releases, right? Reprints, blah, 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 whatever. This is
Yeah.
all digital. That means they're charging you the full price of a game and they don't have to produce any like cases, any CDs they don't need. Right? That's one.
Yeah, because that's partly what you paying your money for, right?
Yeah,
Is the
like that.
case.
Think about it. All the games we buy, you're buying the case, you got the thing, they got to wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that some of that money is being split with retailers, right?
So
So,
you think maybe they should slice off like $5, $10?
oh yeah, I've always thought that digital media should be cheaper than physical. Like I've that's always been my mindset. Like
Yeah.
literally always. Like I've never thought any other way. Like it's the
Mm-hmm.
only reason why it's never been a thing for me is because on the PlayStation Store, those what do you call it discounts was crazy. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
They always had the crazy discounts. So I'm like whatever. Like the on release, it's not the price is not the best, but you get like hardcore discounts. And then some games like they have a first week promotion where they cut the price a little or whatever. But also like with GTA 6, like I hate listen, like I hate everything around it. I haven't played GTA since San Andreas. For but the reason I'm about to tell you is I don't know how you gonna feel, but this is the analogy I'm gonna make. GTA, Grand Theft Auto in
It's
general.
crazy because I'm also haven't played GTA since San Andreas.
I equate GTA to McDonald's or Drake. Like I feel like it's the McDonald's of gaming or the
Hmm.
Drake of gaming, where it's
No,
just
yeah, I hear you on that. It
it's
it
like
is
generic
though. It is.
BS made
It
just to
is.
attract the masses to spend money.
It is.
Like
You better not let them GTA heads hear you though.
I hope they do. Or we need this needs to be clipped up because that's what GTA is. It's like the stories be like weak sauce or whatever. Like they just send you on a bunch of missions.
Hmm.
Like And it's crazy because
But I
these
don't even
people
think
that,
I think people just play for the online now at this point.
yeah, and that's another thing. The online, they make more bread off the online than they do on the game sales,
I was
right?
hearing something about you in this new GTA 6, you can actually make real money off of doing stuff online in the game.
Yeah, M4. You know, if you can
Yeah.
make real money, then Rockstar is making real money.
Red, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm good. Like there's no like good tellers, like there's no like they've probably mastered like the technical aspect of it or like the analytical aspect of creating a game for people to enjoy, but it's not art anymore. It's science.
Yeah.
And it's when art and science come together, it's a beautiful thing. But when it's strictly for the purpose of making money, I'm not with it, dog.
Mm.
I'm not like, and that's
I
why
hear you, brother.
like I can't like perfect example, right? Legend of Zelda games, they're all very similar. Just like GTA games are very similar, Legend of Zelda games are similar.
Yeah.
But I feel like with Legend of Zelda, you always get like the whimsical like creativity. There's like something there that wasn't in the previous one that like you could tell like yo like somebody was having fun with this, like creating it,
Hmm.
right? Like I don't know, man. I That's just my personal perspective on it, and I think like and what's also nasty is that they what do you call it? They releasing that what do you call it? The first gameplay like footage on Netflix. Corny,
Mm.
corny.
Uh,
Like I already have a Netflix account. So like I can watch it, but I'm not gonna watch it. Like yo, I'm one of those people. I'm not supporting something I don't support. I'm not gonna watch it out of curiosity because anytime you engage with something negative or positive in this day
no,
and
no,
age,
no. See, you're smart.
yeah,
Like that kind of brings me to my thing with like boycotts and stuff. Like me, like I always hated the idea of like boycott. I don't think boycotts really do. Like I understand the idea behind it and what you want accomplished, but I always kind of felt like a lot of boycotts fail and they do the opposite.
yeah,
Like I could bring up some, for example, like the whole boycott Target thing.
yeah.
I think they went about that wrong, and like you see, what did that boycott do?
I mean, not for nothing. Target did lose money because of that boycott. So it was a lose-lose for Target. Target did lose money. I don't know if anybody gained anything, but Target did lose money. So it
Yeah,
did show that what do you call it? Ignoring the fan base can completely like decimate your sales or whatever. The only reason why I don't think the results are
but
going to be the
your
same.
way is smart though, is to just flat out just ignore. Don't. To me, when people be raising awareness for
Yeah.
stuff, like people, a lot of people don't realize what they're doing is giving these companies even more free promotion.
Oh, I get what you're
Like,
saying. What you're
like
saying is my bad.
any type of um pub, whether positive or negative, is always a positive for
Yeah.
a company.
In this day
Like,
and age.
yeah, a lot of it's crazy. A lot of these boycotts, like sometimes people are just like that aren't in the know. They're just curious and they want to see what all the commotion is about, and in turn, it actually helps the company. I feel like you just got to just go complete. Like if you want to neutralize energy, because it's like you're still, whether it's positive or negative energy, you're still putting energy towards something. If you want to neutralize and snuff out energy, is to just don't interact with it at all. It's to just cold turkey. Like if I wanted to, you know what I mean, do the like this boycott, like doing all the promotion and all of that online is like, nah, like you just turn, you know what I mean? Turn off your PlayStation, and just play something to just it completely just neutralize their energy.
Yeah. So
Like
basically,
you said, like your way of thinking is the right way.
yeah.
Yep.
So you're like essentially what you're saying is a silent boycott, basically.
Yes.
And
Yes.
besides the silent boycott, like I think, and why the reason why I think this
It's how
blackout,
you starve these companies.
I don't think this blackout, I'm not gonna say it won't do anything because I don't know. Like I feel like
And I got my information. When you finish, I got my information ready on my phone too.
I got you. I'm gonna try to keep this brief because I know I've been talking a lot on this episode.
Hmm.
So what do you call it? As far as like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, as far as like this particular blackout, I don't know how effective it's gonna be because honestly, it's hard these days. It's hard to gauge what the public is feeling because the way social media is set up is every like there's little bubbles, there's social bubbles online, like online
Hmm.
social bubbles, and your algorithm is only going to allow you to see what your algorithm allows you to see. So there's like I may it to me it may look like, oh, everybody's passionate about this, but then when you go outside, you're talking to people, half the people don't even know whatever you're talking about exists, and then you have people that
Mm.
don't
See,
care,
yep.
and then you
Yep.
have people like, yo, honestly, like a lot like, and this is another thing, this could be another topic for another day, but I think this plays
Hmm.
heavily into this. I feel like our,
Well,
and this is something I think about with sneakers also and a few other things. I feel like our generation, like the generation that came before us, Gen X and millennials, these two generations care more about like games and sneakers and stuff like that than the generations after us or before us. So like
mm,
younger kids don't care about the integrity of video games. They weren't raised
yeah.
when it was
You
just
you right.
physical media. You understand? Like they
Nah,
don't come from a world where
it's crazy. You spitting a lot of knowledge right now, man. Like you know your stuff.
but it's like so like for them like it's like digital game like all this stuff is a what do you call it? It's just a given because they don't understand that what do you call it? That this stuff can be taken away. Like digital media can be taken away like that. Like Sony took
Hmm.
500 movies off of the PSN for I think it was PS3 or something like that. Um what do you call it? They the Mario 3D All Stars. You can't get that anymore. If you didn't get it when they dropped it, gone. Like,
I mean, they say that, but there's still places where you can get it.
I mean, yeah, there's places where you can get it in the sense of like there's still places where you can physically get it, but you're getting it secondhand. Like you can't buy it from
Mm.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Hmm.
And that's because they made physical copies of that. So
Yeah.
if everything moving forward is just digital and you don't get the
If
digital
they
copy,
decide to just take it off,
it's
you ain't.
done.
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect example. Cosby show. Like regardless of how you feel about Bill Cosby before and after,
Hmm.
when everybody loved him, you could find Cosby show everywhere.
That's
DVDs,
yeah.
find it on streaming everywhere. Now, you want to watch a Cosby show? Nope, you can't watch it.
Mm.
Louis C.K. his show. For a while, you couldn't watch it. Like I said, these are all controversial names, and
Yeah.
like I understand why people would choose to support or to not support these people or to actively kill support for these guys. I'm not vouching for them as people or their personalities, but I'm just using it as an example that things can get taken away easily and digital stuff can get taken away.
Facts.
Snap, gone.
Yeah.
One day it's here, one day it's gone. And I think
Hmm.
because these kids and they make up a large part of the market because they didn't grow up with these things physically, they think that it's a given and they don't really care. They don't understand like perfect example, me. Like I used to sell games to buy games, blah blah blah. Now this year I bought a lot of that stuff back. Like
Mm.
I've been wanting to buy this stuff back for a long time, but I never had the money to, right? Luckily, the stuff is still available. Some of it for more expensive than it should be, but you understand? But at some point in time, that might not be the case, or the price is gonna go up. Yo, there's only about 2 or 3 Pokemon games you could buy at retail or below the retail price that they dropped at. Every other game is like $100+ bro.
Oh
Have you
yeah,
looked at the
that's
price of
crazy.
Crystal?
Yeah, I gotta
Crazy.
check and see if I still got my red version, man.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
yeah, that's crazy. Like, I know my gold version is still somewhere in there, but like,
The
seeing
price
how much they charging for a red version is just like, damn, dog, that's
for
crazy.
a 3DS XLs are going for $400 when you could have bought them
Yeah,
for
yeah,
150.
because they done. It's over for Wii U and 3DS.
Nah, but here's and this is the issue, and this
It's
is what
over.
happens. This is another thing that happens when people like start to find out that things are only going to, what do you call it? Things are only going to last. Like, what do you call it? Like when people know that things are going to be all digital soon, this is what happens to the price, bro. So think about this, right? The 3DS. Guess how many units they sold?
I don't know I'm not good with the numbers, but I know it sold a lot.
Because like
It
traditionally,
was very successful.
traditionally how what do you call it?
Hmm.
How capitalism is supposed to work, it's supposed to be supply and demand. But
Yeah,
this world is so screwed up that it's no longer supply and demand. It's just clout, no clout.
yeah,
So 75.94 million units. That means 75,940,000 Nintendo 3DSs were sold, bro.
it's a lot.
There's no reason for them to be $400 at all
Mm,
because there's systems that sold 10 million and they don't sell for that. They don't sell them for that price. The Dreamcast is not selling for that price, and that barely sold. The
mm.
Sega Saturn, none of these real systems are selling for that. This whole
Yeah, I
digital
don't know.
thing,
I mean, you the expert with the market value. I don't know what none of these old systems are going for. Like, I'm
yeah,
ignorant to the prices.
yeah. I took a break, man. I'm taking a year off from collecting. Um, I bought
Hmm.
all the Final Fantasy games that existed that are like mainline. I didn't get them on every like every system they've been on, but the one that I could like play reliably now, and I
Yeah.
know that in like 10 years, 5 years, when my son is like playing games, that they'll still work.
Hmm.
So there's that, man. Bro.
Yeah. 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 Going back to what you were saying about the PlayStation Blackout, I was scrolling Twitter and I found some information. It was reported about, I think this is 16 hours ago. So I'm gonna read to you what it says word for word, right? The PlayStation Blackout is now planned to continue indefinitely, and some users are asking to delay it because of the Call of Duty beta. The protest was originally planned as a 1 week, but organizers have changed the plan. There is now no fixed end date. They say the blackout will continue until Sony realizes their mistake. Players are asked to log off, stop playing, avoid buying games, and cancel subscriptions for as long as they can. And that's what it says. Yep. So going to your point, with the like that's why I don't take boycotts and things like serious. I never do. You know what I mean? So the Call of Duty beta is come like you already know this boycott is gonna flop. Like let's be honest, man. Like I was talking about it with a couple mods in Discord and stuff. Because like me, I stream, I do a lot of things, but my moderators are the ones who constantly keep up with a lot of these things and post news in the server.
Yeah,
Like Relmont. Like
yeah,
Relmont is usually on top of stuff like that. So he's been keeping me in the loop.
yeah. Shout out to
And
Relmon.
yeah, yeah, facts.
He low key dead in my stream yesterday, but he he reminded me that he reminded me that what do you call it? the whole blackout was going on, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just say this content for next week. But what do you call it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a good way to look at it. Like, yeah, I think,
Hmm.
like I said, like I'm in the gray when it comes to boycotts in general. I feel like if you have
Hmm.
a strong base, it works. If you don't, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Um, like I said, I'm gonna still play my games that I have, but moving
Yeah.
forward, I'm gonna buy through like I'm everything's gonna be secondhand, right? So I'm buying on
Yeah.
eBay. Yeah. And like I know what do you call it? We about to wrap up, so I'm just saying like 10 seconds to my last words. My personal decision is my personal decision. Me canceling PSN is my personal decision. Me buying physical media is my personal decision. Everybody out there listening to us, you guys should
And
do what you want to
and
do.
me playing currently playing my PlayStation as we speak,
Yeah,
and not canceling my PlayStation membership because I need it to play Call of Duty online
yeah,
is also my personal decision.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And nobody else's.
yeah. Also, M4, if M4 tell you he not buying a PS5 or PS6, he's not buying a PS5 or PS6.
I don't need it. To me, I buy consoles because of games. It has to be a specific game that I feel I can't get anywhere else that I have to buy the console for. And right as of right now today, there are no games like that. And I don't think there will be any games like that in the future. But yo, thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting the channel and watching this video.
Mhm.
And we'll be back soon with some more podcasts. Tell them what they can find also on our channel, Regular SB.
Yeah, as you all know, or maybe you don't know, I'm doing the Excalibur 2 run for Final Fantasy 9. Also might do a perfect game. I don't know. But as of right now, everything looks like it's going pretty smooth. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go check everything out. Leave your comments, leave your opinions, your thoughts, your ideas. I mean, we always open to have a discussion and
Yes,
we'd love
sir.
to hear your thoughts.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. And be sure to hit that bell. You forgot to tell them to ring the bell. And also, Hollow Knight Silk Song is still a game you must play. Have a good one.
Peace.
Yeah. What's up, YouTube? I go by the name The Fourth.
It was
And this
good.
guy over here.
Regular SB. There you go.
I
There
keep
you
I
go.
keep